I have a love-hate relationship with etching. I love the artsy atmosphere, the street performers, and all the shops dedicated to passions of mine like yo-yos and very woolly hats. I hate that a sandwich costs the same as a bicycle. But sadly, you can't have one without the other. Wherever there's a cool vibe, the expensive sandwich guys are sure to follow.
Students are reminded to be in 2 places at once. Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless. Frequently asked questions. No, your chicken should not be pink.
Welcome in to Campus Radio. Today's show is brought to you by the Orb Foundation. Sign up at your campus today. The Orb is the perfect shape and the perfect solution. Please read anything they make you sign, okay? Okay.
Announcement. Hitting the books doesn't mean what you think it means. are reminded to be inspirational. If you don't know where your class is it really worth going?
Words are long, and writing them down can waste precious study time. But what's the alternative? Over to you, Maggie. Yes, I've devised my own method of shorthand that saves me so much time. It really enables me to pay attention during lectures and make notes at the same time. I mean, sometimes it is really quite hard to tell what I've written, and that can waste some time and be a bit, distressing. So, if anyone does know how to take real shorthand, could you let me know? Please.
We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine. Students are reminded that I'm not your mum. Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you.
And now, over to Wanda, who'll be talking about posters. Apparently. Yes, today we're talking posters. Specifically, what your posters say about you. A Jasmine Odyssey poster tells me that you're a kind spirit with a nice smelling face. A poster of a car tells me that you just love mechanical things like carburetors, exhaust pipes, and cup holders. And a cheesy Gubbins poster tells me that you're very, very hungry.
If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me. Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. Hard work may or may not pay off. Visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately.
New to the Crumley Student range, instant casserole. You want a warming meal, but you've not got all day.
Come on!
With Crumley's new instant casserole range, you just add water, and you've got something a lot like casserole. Just like Mama used to make.
Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend. to the hospital. Thank you. If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you.
Thanks again to the Orb Foundation for sponsoring today's show and sending us those strange biscuits. I'm not sure if we'll be doing this again, but like the biscuits, it was fun while it lasted. Sort of.
Staff are reminded to care about students. Now taking students for countercultural studies. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. The timetable is not written in stone. Still, we're not changing it. Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog. University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt. prioritize talking on campus. Thank you. Students are reminded that this is the fun part.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Welcome to 2 Point Radio, where it's a great day. Why? Because I, Sir Nigel Bickleworth, am talking into a microphone. Can you feel it? Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Really, Dennis, if this is off again, I'm going to come in there and dunk you like a biscuit. We'll check that I'm on the air and be back with more sumptuous sound wave salaciousness after this.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water, remember? Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time. Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me.
is it that the youth of today believe they can churn out a radio show from the comfort of their toilet seats? The gall! In my day, one had to work for years making sandwiches and polishing the communication tower before they even let you touch a microphone. There's more to radio than ability, charm, and technological literacy. Eager little autodidacts, the lot of them.
Students are reminded to set reminders. Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension.
My darling, albeit slack-jawed, nephew Kevin ushered me through cyberspace and into the world of video games. Yes, I played the latest entry in the popular Meat Wizard franchise for Sir Nigel reviews. I was lost, I was cold, I was scared. The controller was sticky and the subject matter obscene. While I'm unsurprised that it appeals to the desensitized youth of today, I'll tell you what I told that chap in the deli. No one needs that much ham. One magical gem out of a possible 5.
Plagiarism is not a belief system. Students are reminded that some grades are personal. Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework.
New to the Crumley student range. Fish in a box. We at Crumley have been serving fish to 2 Point County for over 10 years. It's a proud tradition, and now it's a tradition in a box. Easy to cook. Wow. Tasty to eat. Wow. You're not sure what it is, but it's definitely in a box. Just like Mama used to make.
This is a test announcement, not a real announcement. The more you revise, the longer you've been revising. Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses.
to the news and the controversies surrounding Education Minister Tarquin Foxbridge, who allegedly blew his nose on official government documents. Stories like this are scandalous. It's perfectly clear to me that a group of students have fabricated the images somehow, and yet this poor minister faces all manner of backlash and public murmurings. And why? Because he was photographed doing something? I know a witch hunt when I see one.
There's a fly in here. Students are reminded that you came here on purpose. Students are asked not to ask questions.
It tends to be a one-way affair, this relationship of ours, and that's how it should be. What do you know about radio, after all? Almost nothing, I'd imagine. Still, it's time for that rare occasion where we put you, the listener, at the center of things. I am the aunt to ease your agony, the balm to abate what bites you, the A to all your cues. I am listening. Oh, and we're out of time. We'll get to your problems after this, all right? All right.
Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on. students should pretend that they're listening. Education is non-refundable. It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed.
It's time for Agony Answers with me, Sir Nigel Bickleworth. This week's problem is from student Felony Bogdropper, who writes, I've got loads of work but can't concentrate with all the noise in my flat. Well, Felony, I advise that you try a change of scenery. Work in the study. Write in the billiard room. Mill about in the converted mill. Why, read in the scullery. Your home is your castle. Utilize all of its many, many nooks and crannies. That's what got me through the hard times.
Enjoy your summer. I know I will. The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now. The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid. students are reminded to find themselves.
Do you like what you hear? Of course you do. So why not call in and let our producers know? Recent research suggests that over 97% of our listeners are incidental. That is, hearing by accident rather than intent. Collateral Johnnies, if you will. Nevertheless, I have faith that each radio segment, like a juicy needle in a haystack of filth, is found by someone, somewhere. Well done to you, today's deliberate listener.
The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated. Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry. Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension. Visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately. The academic year is starting. I hope you have a pencil. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Skills are non-transferable.
Hi, I'm Felicity Bellbottoms, and you may be listening to Campus Radio. Unfortunately, our broadcasting signal has taken a hit due to some of our equipment being prematurely recycled. One of our reporters is in a skip, looking for the parts as we speak. So, consider that colourful visual, and we'll be right back.
Students are asked not to ask questions. Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me. Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid. are reminded to be inspirational.
We're back, and so is our broadcasting signal. Thanks to Hugh for getting in the skip. By his own account, he was happy to do it, adding that the view from inside the skip offered him an entirely new perspective on campus. Now, if that's not an idea for a segment, I don't know what is.
Students are reminded that some grades are personal. Students are reminded that this is the fun part.
Let's hear from Hugh, who's fresh out the skip with a story about an unusually cloudy weekend for one of the county's hottest locations.
Students at the Breaking Point campus were expecting a weekend full of sun, laughter, and knockabout fun. But a dark cloud has washed away their optimism, leaving them with sadness and no real use for all that sun cream. They were forecast a weekend of sun and balmy temperatures, but what they got was a drizzly and altogether grey affair. Spare a thought for them, sitting inside. Their sandals, sandless. Their skin, cool and unburnt. Fliss, back to you.
Plagiarism is not a belief system. Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry.
Breakfast can be hard for us all.
Toast again? Ugh, I hate it here!
Uh-oh, give those heckling kids something new to chew on. Only Hoglog cereal combines 4 times of wheat with a salty crunch of crispy pork skin.
Staff are reminded to care about students. Education is non-refundable. Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend.
We're now hearing that the bored students in Breaking Point have been seen riding around campus in maintenance carts used by janitorial staff and the local Coast Guard. It's a sobering reminder to all of us that you can't take a golf cart without asking just because it's a bit cloudy.
Frequently asked questions. No, your chicken should not be pink. academic year is now over. The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now. The academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? Students are reminded that you came here on purpose. Distracted students should pretend that they're listening.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. Congratulations, you found me. It's the Wolfman, Harrison Wolf, bringing you the truth from an undisclosed location here on 2 Point Radio. Let's start thinking some radical thoughts while you listen to a piece of pre-digested popular music. All right? All right.
Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me. Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time.
Let's talk about the news. The news is like tea leaves or constellations, or when you find a singular glove on a fence post in the park. You can't look at it straight on. You gotta read between the lines. So when I say people in hog sport can expect some minor flooding over the next week, what am I really saying? Think about it.
The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated. Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog. No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you.